If we look at any one of the traditions that we engage in during these holidays, they have a spiritual quality behind them that can be expressed so many ways. I mean, let's just look at the idea of gift giving. That happens both at Hanukkah and Christmas and Kwanzaa. Kids who engage in all three love this time of year. But I remember at the holidays that for a long time, the gift giving was just such an exciting part for me. I loved going out and finding things for people. Whatever my financial situation, that was always fun to find gifts that people I knew would appreciate. I would always manage to come up with something. And over the years, I still enjoy giving and receiving gifts, but that's not the big focus anymore. I realize that the gift I love to give is the gift of the family gathering, and my partner and I love to pour our heart into the food preparation and, coming up with a really great feast that others, well, so far we haven't had any complaints, so we either are very polite families or we're actually doing well. But, that's the important thing, but it feels like giving. There's so many ways that we can give. As far as the cards that we send out, that's about connection. It's about reconnecting with those that we love and letting them know that they matter to us. In this day, with this technology, there aren't like a million ways you can do that if the sending out the cards isn't going to work out for you this year. There are just so many ways that we can connect and tell people that we love them and that we're thinking about them. As far as the getting together for gatherings, family gatherings, sometimes we're not going to be with our families. Maybe we're not going to be with the people, but we always have our connection to God. There are always people that we can connect with, communities, come to your church community, wherever. It's about knowing that this is about connection and what are the different ways that I can experience and express connection. These spiritual qualities can take on infinite forms. It's about us being open to them. And if we remain anchored in the spirit behind the traditions, how the Spirit lies within each of us, then we remain open to the alternative forms that they can take if they need to take a different form this year. I think it's also really important for us to know that we can experience the beauty, the love, the warmth and peace of the holiday spirit no matter what is going on in our lives. Have you noticed that some of our holiday songs kind of tell us how we're supposed to be during the holiday season? 'Tis the season to be jolly, right? So if you happen to be going through a really difficult life circumstance right now, if loved ones have just recently made their transition and you're in grief or you're feeling very sad, does that mean that you don't belong to the holidays? It really can make us feel like unless we're in a certain frame of mind, we don't belong, which doesn't surprise me that a lot of people really don't want to have anything to do with this holiday time when they're going through challenges like that. But if this is a season of love and light, doesn't love make room for those who might be feeling pain? Doesn't love put its arms around any pain and offer comfort? Isn't that the nature of love? I remember back over 10 years ago, a congregant who came to me and who wanted counsel over a situation. It was around Thanksgiving. She had recently lost her husband, and he had made his transition, I think, in October. And her daughter had told her that she would love her to come for Thanksgiving, but her daughter had said, Mom, I know this is going to be a really sad time, and I just don't want you to be sad around the kids. So if you come, can you make sure you don't cry or don't act sad around the kids? And so she was asking for my advice, and I'm so glad I went to that place of saying, I think we need to pray for the perfect outcome to be revealed, because if I'd given her my human idea of what she should say to her daughter, I don't know that it would have been high road.